may get mine cut off today. Hey, Fireball, I'm going to sit back and listen. I'm going to warm up in here anyway, man. I got this glass just a glowing. Hey, Fireball 500 in the bluegrass, got down and gone.
Oh, man, you don't got to worry about it, man. You got that glass of glowing, cut bigger. Hey, 500, you ain't got to worry about it. You got all these, there are a bunch of people jumping up and down like kangaroo on a pogo stick. Hey, 500, there's a whole bunch of stations out there jumping up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo. You ain't got to worry, man. Light them conbiggers up like a forest fire, breaker.
410, wipe them up like a forest fire. Burn them up and burn them out. I just got a little bit of Mother Nature shoot. I know where I got to put my beam at. I found that out here a little while back here. We was talking down there on 6. Hey, I figured out where to point the beam at, and I know where it's at. Well, I can go out there and look at it, and I can look up here on the control box. If it gets out of calibration, I can go outside and look and make sure I'm got it pointing in the right direction. But I'm going to get on the side here, I'm going to listen to your talk show while we got a little Mother Nature. And I got this glass of glowing in the bluegrass. I got down and gone.
Hey, 10 Roger on that. You know, I use a app on my phone that has a compass, and I use a regular compass, too. But I always bring my antenna all the way down, and then I always make sure where I'm pointed, you know. I make sure my antenna is 90 degrees, and then I go calibrate it and make sure it's at that degree, you know. But I never really even point this antenna, man. This is kind of big a 12-gauge shotgun, man. This kind of big a 4-element beam, blankets from Boston to Austin, Spain to Maine, Aruba to Cuba, Florida all the way to 500 in Kentucky. But, you know, if you got a longer beam and it's a little bit more narrower, then, yeah, you got to point it right around Bombay Beach, California. Hey, 500, why you lighting up all that copy of glass? I'm warming up this GS35B, man, this Russian tube. It's a Halo. Oh, about 1,700 watts RMS. It gets down. Shoot, it beats these guys with these 2-3,000s, and shoot, that guy big in Snake Dog, he got a lot more than I do. Way more watts than Fireball does, and a longer beam, but I got all the Mother Nature breaker.
Oh, yeah, where you going to? Hey, Fireball, you're going to there when you're married to Mother Nature. Hey, when you're married to her, you got her all the time. Hey, Fireball, while you're working out a little 04 and that GS35B, 500 in the bluegrass with the wave. I'm back on the side, breaker.
Yeah, this is about my favorite amplifier that I've ever had. It's only, you know, I got another one in my trailer that I ain't ever even hooked up in here because it's a 3-phase transformer, and I mean it's literally a 3-phase power supply. So I didn't have 3-phase over here, and I wanted to talk, so I hooked this guy bigger up, and actually I hooked it up wrong. So last year I was on that 6-pill for so long. Because, and I had to get my, whatever they called it, rewound. I had to get my transformer rewound twice. The guy rewound it for the second time for free. I was so happy. And we found out I did it wrong, man. Because I got a tap for the 208, which was a single-phase transformer on a 3-phase machine. Well, I'm glad I got all that figured out, because after that, I had that copy and mile laid down till the cows come home.
Well, maybe the cows are coming home, breaker. Oh, down till the cows come home. Now, you know, if they roam a little too long, you know, maybe I'll keep staying down out here and, some stuff there, but hey, everything's working on that end, and everything on my end's working. When you got Mother Nature in your corner, that's all you really need anyways. Fireball 500.
Right back there, 500. I think the cows came home in southeast Missouri. Hey, 500 in the bluegrass. I think the cows came home around southeast Missouri. They're breaker.
They came home in the bluegrass.
Yeah, 500 in the bluegrass. He was lighting his glass up like a forest fire, man. A Wildchild. 500 in a bluegrass. He was lighting his glass up like a forest fire there, breaker.
I don't think I got a light up. I ain't even got nothing lit up. I'm cold keying right now. So if he's running a forest fire, he better dump some extra fuel on the fire, breaker. And that's a phone.
So when you get these things lit up on all the rings, do the watch just climb? When you get all them kind of big rings going and you get to the third ring, do the watch just climb and the carrier just climbs?
Oh yeah, there's 5 rings in there. By the time I hit the 5th ring, I'm probably done 5 to 800 more birds there, buddy. Sometimes 1,000. Fireball. I'll get back out the way. Tell them the green light's on. 500 rocking the mail.
10 Raj on that there, 500. I heard you after a Wildchild got off that cop bacon key, man. He said he's waiting for it to get to the 5th ring. It might take a little while, though. But you said you're going to back out the middle of the road and give all the boys the green light, 500. I heard the Wildchild got up that key and you popped in there like Jack in the Box. Take care of 500 in the bluegrass. You got the glass on the pass, too, just like Wildchild does. And I've got this Russian tube and these old kind of big and Russian, whatever they call it, the copper. This is a copper. This is a copper tube, man. That's what Russian tubes are. And boy, this copper can warm up.
Yeah, 14. Well, let her warm on up there. Shoot. Let her warm on up. Oh, man, I can hear him, so I know when the key. Video cut off too much, but it's okay. It happens. Hey, Wildchild, if you hear me in backscatter, hey, Fireball, I'm back out the way. Back out the way, Fireball, 500.
Oh, I was just seeing, he can hear you. I was seeing if Wildchild was going to come back to you, see if you can hear him. But, yeah, that boy, that cop picking, hey, Wildchild. One time, me and 500, we were down there on 6 down there. And, man, that cop picking tore everybody up so bad. These guys were yelling and screaming. He had all the cop picking Channel 6 guys. Yeah, 500, no, you do it, 500. I think I recorded it. He killed them guys. They was getting pissed.
Live Natty. Oh, yeah, they was getting the eagle there, that's for sure. They wanted to talk on the radio. That's some fucking Mother Nature that day. Oh, Fireball, that's some Mother Nature that day. I got down and gone.
Yeah, that was a Mother Nature day. I remember that day, man. Hey, 500. That was a Mother Nature day. That was for me too. That was when the full moon was out, man. Last night we only had a little half moon. Well, it wasn't that good. When I got up this morning to work on my truck after I watched Trump and Joe Rogan at 3 in the morning, the light came out and the sun came up, and I was working on my truck. But in the morning there. Shoot, man, it only was like just barely a quarter of a moon. I was like, Fireball's probably not going to be a badass for another 4 weeks.
Yeah, 14. Well, shoot, that's the way it goes from time to time, but you showing up and showing out right now if you still got a copy. And them big boys ain't mauling my little weaky squeaky up out of there. Well, I got you 45 dBs in the bluegrass. Fireball, 500 back out.
Oh, boy, here comes a forest fire with 500. There we go. Oh, yeah, man, now the conditions came to the Kentucky. a 500 in a bluegrass. Now the conditions came to Kentucky. Break.
Oh, yeah, you know, I didn't have much on you. I only had you about 40 dBs a while ago. Now you come climbing on up there. Hey, here the other night, shoot, I didn't even key down, but I had you 55 and 60 dBs here the other night in my radio. Hey, if I still got Mother Nature coming up in your radio. Hey, Fireball, I can't play. Break.
Yeah, Tin Raj on that. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, when I first started talking, you would hit me about 10 dB, maybe 20, but now you're burying my needle right over to the 30 and the dB mark, so I know, and you can hear it. You know how you can hear the condition come in? Yeah, that's when it gets good.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Shoot, I've been, about this time anyway, shoot, I know the Mother Nature been, creeping up in there. Like I said the other night, I was sitting back listening. They'll probably get a little bit better than what they are right now, but, you never really know how it's gonna go until you key down your duck shucking radio. Hey, Fireball 500 waving one more time with Mother Nature.
Well, you know, I got a friend that just got a really good radio given to him, an Anitone. And he just is a meter watcher. And he just can't use the radio. He just is not any good at it. And I was like, come on, man. You've been an operator for a long time. You don't need to watch the meter or watch the idiot lights. You can hear it, man. You can hear the sound when they're coming in if you're good. I know I can.
Yeah, well, you know, just depends, really. Shoot, if it gets real rough and tough and all that daggum mash and trash and noise, exodyne and everything up in there, shoot, you may not be able to pull nothing out. But when somebody keys down like Fireball, hey, and you come up over the top, real loud audio, and comes in there ear piercing, you know, and shoot, it's like they sitting in the driveway. Hey, Fireball, that's when you know you got Mother Nature. 500 rocking the mail.
Hey, 10 Raja on that. Well, me, I could do it. For me, I mean, I get train wrecks all the time, man. I mean, I get so many people in my radio. I get the whole world calling me in my radio all at once. I like talking like this. You know, when I'm talking to you in Wildchild or Ricochet or whatever's Rabbit Radio, all them guys, you know, I get to talk to them because I don't got to talk to the people in the train wrecks that don't ever get their name called much, like Pinto Bean and Copy and half the other stations that are Rudy Poots. I barely can hear them, so sometimes I can't even talk to them because they stuck in the train wreck their break.
Yeah, shoot, that's the way it goes. Hey, I like sitting back and listening to them. So I hear a lot of them guys. I hear some of the Rudy Boots in backscatter, but they ain't nothing like some of the big boys that hit me at 20, 20, 30 over, like the first couple you was naming off there. Man, when they come, I even holler at them every now and then in backscatter, and we sit there and say hello, howdy do, and get to wave at one another, just working backscatter. But them other Rudy Boots, shoot, they can't even talk local where I'm back out.
I can hear, and I'm pointed right at Snake Doctor. I can hear Snake Doctor's backscatter every once in a while, but I think he can hear me. But I don't ever know if we can call each other because we have everybody calling us. We have the whole cod-picking world calling me a Snake Doctor down here, so we ain't going to be able to talk to each other unless it was at nighttime.
That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Ain't no doubt. When the skip rolls. All right, Fireball, I'm going to get back on the side here. 500 in the bluegrass said, I enjoyed our talk, and I'll be on the side. Back out.
Jail.
Take care, Fireball. I'm gone.
Yo, one is on.
Oh, I heard everything you said. I was just waiting for Rudy Poot to get off the key. As you're cutting his copy radio off, making him look stupid. But, yeah, man, we'll catch you come later. Yeah, finish that Joe Rogan thing, man. It's really good. And at the very end, I'll just have to tell you, just at the very end, he's like, man, how long we been talking? He goes, oh, about 3 hours. He goes, dude, I got to go. I got an important rally in Michigan. He had to fly his plane from Texas to Traverse City, Michigan to finish the night. This guy's a cod-picking robot there, Break.
Oh, somebody got a game going.
Oh, yeah, that's what it seemed for sure. That's what it seemed. I didn't even know what Trump rally was on. Shit, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was like, what am I going to watch? Not to key up one more time or anything there, Fireball. Down there at the townhouse. I said, what am I going to watch? And there it was. Trump was live. So I clicked over on the RSBN, and there he was, up on stage. Hey, take care, Fireball. I'll be listening. Copy the mail, 500 out the way. Got down and gone.
All right, there, 500. Yeah, he was real late last night. Probably when you turned it on. I mean, he was supposed to talk at, I think, 7:30. I think it was 7:30. Yeah, I think it was 7:30. He was supposed to speak, or 9:30. Might have been 9, but I think it was 7:30. Man, they waited. 100,000 people were there, and they waited and they waited. Then they had some other guys talking. They were gonna postpone it. They were gonna postpone it because they said, "Oh man, you know what? We can postpone this if you really want to." Trump's like, "No, don't worry, I'll be there. Tell them all to wait." They waited. They waited. Shoot, Kamala Harris. She was at the Houston. Houston rally, right there in the biggest arena that holds like 60,000 people or whatever. She invited Beyonce there. Harris thought Beyonce was going to perform, or they trick-bagged everybody. Harris trick-bagged them all. Man, they got booed. They went, boo, boo, and they all left. They were all walking out of the stage when they found out Beyonce wasn't going to play in Houston there, break.
Mama night to change. Oh, I would have showed up anyways, before I say anything, before I said I'd showed up, to watch her, because this would do it. That motherfucker rolled you. That they tricked them into showing up because she was going to perform. She canceled the last time, too. Hell, I ain't got time for all that. Hell, I ain't got time for her either one of them. Hey, Fireball, I'm back over here. The show just came back on here. I think I'm right here about, let's see, where am I here? I'm an hour in. Let's go. Hey, Fireball, I'm back out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it gets real good after an hour. Yeah, about after an hour and a half, it gets real good. He even starts talking about the fighters and, talking about boxing. And, that's the best interview and the longest interview Trump's ever had from anybody. And that's why everyone's watching it. What's his name? What was his name? Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil thought he had it, man. But nope. Joe Rogan whipped his ass. Although both of them are good. But this one right here was really good. All right, I'll let you watch it, Codpigger. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to go take me a piss and grab me another beer. Take care. 500 in the blue. Boy, you had that mall down, man. Hey, 500, I'm just going to let you know. You had that Codpigger glass like a forest fire. Making all these Codpigger and other boys out there around the dirty South with some steel tubes. You'll make them look stupid. Take care, 500. I'm rocking this mail with my copper. I'm gone. When you got a little Mother Nature, and some of them boys, probably any can down, some of them big boys, listening to a talk show too, especially when they can hear both sides. Like I said a while ago, shoot, that's what I like doing. When I hear them in backscatter, 15, 20 somebody else, or Rudy Food, or whatever, they happen to be talking to them, just All right, we'll catch you there, 500. I like watching them jump up and down, though. Hey, 500 in Bluegrass. That's why I slow key all the time. That's why I don't really come back. Like when Wildchild came back a little while ago and you was talking. I don't usually come back until, you get off the key or these other guys get off the key because, man, I like them. I like them in my Codpigger recordings jumping up and down thinking that they badasses, but then they're whoop, Take care, 500. I'm gone.
What are you doing? Hi, Fireball. Yeah, shoot, I may ask you.
No, what is the gay deal?
I don't really like getting on them there. But, you know, if I ain't
To the end of
subscribe to a bunch of different stations, shoot, man, I'll get in there and when I'm tired of listening to music or, you know, some show or something, man, I'll get in there and listen to a little bit of stuff that went on the CB. Hey, take care. What you doing over there? And appreciate you getting down in my radio. Go get you a beer. I'm back out.
Hey, hello right back, man. Man, I left my friend 500 on the mall, man. Hey, good evening to you there, you joint. Boy, I got to wave to you, man. Hey, you joint out there around Memphis 10. I got to say hello and howdy do to you. I'm running these boys out in Alaska and Hawaii off the radio, man. They think they talking on the radio there, you joint. But I got them jumping up and down like a kangaroo on a pogo stick. Good evening to you there, you joint, out there around Tennessee. Mr. Worldwide Fireball running everybody off the radio, breaker.
Yeah, man, I tell you what. I got you like 30, 40, 50 dB. I don't know who you running off the radio, but I don't hear anybody queued up when you got queued up, Fireball. I got 12 bushels of dead key, and there you go. You tell 500 all the boys up in the bluegrass, you just come on down here to Broadway, grab what you brung, and hope you brung enough.
It is 07, take care of it.
Hey, 10 Roger on that there, you joint. You said, tell 0500, come on down there to Boulevard in Tennessee, and run what you brung, they just didn't bring enough. As you got kind of thinking, damn, man, I've only seen 25,000 watts in the corner once in a vehicle. And I didn't get to sit down with question mark, because he was going to show me 100,000, but I didn't ever get to see it. I wanted to see it real bad, because I ain't never seen one. He was going to show that to me, but I ain't never even seen 20. Like regular. I ain't never seen 12,000 swinging, man. Man, I got a 2,500 watt slug, man. Hey, you joint. All I have is a 2,500 watt slug, and I got a 25,000 watt slug for my mobile. I think it'll do 20. I think it'll do 10. It'll do 10 swinging. But not on my base station. I don't have three-phase over here. This thing only doing about 1,700. But I'll run them all off. Now, they were out there, you joint. All them guys in Alaska and Hawaii, well, they might not be out there anymore. They're probably, oh, man, everybody's calling Fireball. Well, let me change channel. So they ain't going to talk right now, you joint. I got the talk show. But I did tell 500 what you said. Hey, you join. I'm rocking this mail.
Man, you didn't have no background singers. You didn't have nothing, Fireball. There was nothing but you in my radio, Fireball. I don't know how you do it on that 2,500 watt plug.
He's got 25,000.
I really don't. I mean, it's just what you can do.
Out there. No wonder he's got big radios off. You need Mother Nature, but if you got 25,000,
Let me give you a little cherry right there.
You might need it, man. Old 500 in there in the background. He over there talking about 500 saying if you got 25,000 out there or something like that, you got him just right in there with you joint. Hey, you joint, you got 500 in a bluegrass right in there with you there, Break.
Oh, I'll get him out, man. I'll get him out there, Fireball. I'm just kind of loafing. I ain't trying to set the world on fire. Fireball, I'm just kind of loafing. He's told 500. I find a bluegrass, so run what he brung and hope he brung enough. I let everybody got him out of there. I didn't change nothing. There you go, Fireball.
I'm getting up.
All right, back there, you joint. You want me to tell that copy at 500? Come out there and run what you brung. He in there, man. He in the background. He right up in there, you joint. But you done took him out, man. You got him in the background. But he's right there. Hey, you joint. Good evening to you, man. Hey, you joint. Did you watch the Joe Rogan with Donald Trump there, Break?
I did not.
Holy moly, that was a... Boy, you guys are... You and 500, you guys are neck and neck right now, man. Hey, you join. Boy, you and 500, you guys are neck and neck. But, no, you gotta watch it, man. You just gotta just search YouTube, Joe Rogan and Trump. And, he did a 3-hour interview with him. Talking about, everything, man. Talking about the governor of, California. How he be cheating. How he be cheating the election. All kinds of stuff, man. But that time around, man, boy, you got kind of big in 500 riding your duck. He said he was going to key one more time. Hey, you joint. 500 said he was going to key one more time there, Break.
Roger. I'll key one more time, hey, you tell me to get with it. Hey, you tell 500 to get in there and get with it. I'm going to slow key. I'm going to get off the key, and I'm going to get back on the key, and I'm back right.
Hey, 500. He cut your cop-picking radio off. Hey, 500. That cop-picking you joint, come out there and cut your cop-picking lips off. You in the background, just barely. I hear your audio just behind his hammer. But he cut your lips off. He said, Fireball. Here it is. Just tell him to come bring it. Hey, 500, he keyed down. He cut your radio off. He said, come bring it. I ain't going to be able to hear you no more, 500.
You ain't gonna ever hear about it. Yeah, you know how it is. Out there, Fireball. I'm gonna raise up there on around the band, son. It's good to hear you there, Fireball. Really is. Take care, brother. I got my new antenna up today. 26.5 feet long, 4-element quad. 26.5 feet long, 4-element quad. I'm just running around the band on the flat side.
Nice. So you got the quad. Well, I was thinking of building me a quad. But I think I'm just going to build me a 32-foot flat side. A little bit longer beam than this 18-footer. This is really a 3-element beam, man. Really, this just has a director and reflector. And the two driven elements, I got my hot feed. My hot feed drives the front element, which that one there tunes to the front director. But it's a short little 4-element there, U-joint. It's like copying a 12 gauge. When I drop this maul down, I put this maul down from Boston to Austin, Spain to Maine, Aruba to Cuba, all the way to Memphis, Tennessee. And these guys can't do shit.
He came over here a couple weekends ago and we put it together. We came back out here today and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. It's got two beams. 6 of us put it together and put it in there and got it up in the air. I'll send you a picture, but I ain't got your number. I'll give you my number, but I don't care.
Oh, no, I'll give you my online number right now. I got an online number. It's like I don't know how you explain it. It's like an online number. You go sell stuff. They got that Google stuff or that other one and this and all that. I got an online number. A lot of the operators know it. And then I just, I got it on I gave them my cell phone number after that. So you can write this number down. 408. I know it ain't much of a whatever they call it, but, when you get those long line numbers, that's what they are. It's 408-766-0409. Yeah, you can send me a picture there. It's just a text number, but that's my number, 408-766-0409. And then I'll give you my regular number so I can send you links and stuff, I can send you links, or I can send you WhatsApp, whatever they call it, video gates like I'm running right now. I'll be able to send you all that. That's my phone number. You can send me a picture of that quad on that number there, Break.
Okay, I'll send you a picture of it. Just give me a few minutes. Good evening, Fireball. I'm going to get on the side, man. I'll over the carrier by going. Watch me go. I'm going over the carrier. I'm supposed to have 20 bushel day key right now. 20 bushel on the carrier. I'm going to worry about getting. You'll probably see me leave the house. All right, Fireball. That right there's 10 bushel carrier.
Well, Mother Nature all over the place, but I did hear your...
Yeah, damn, you got these guys in the background just over there trying to call anybody else they can to save them. Well, you got that 10 bushel carrier. You know what? When you went 10 to 20, it didn't even change it. I got the same thing with 549 in the mag, I think I was talking to, oh no, it was Whiskey 3. Whiskey 3, he pumps up in the pump house and the audio goes bad. And he gets about, maybe about 15,000 watts swinging. It doesn't sound the greatest, and then he drops it down to about 8 swinging, and it sounds way better, but his signal doesn't change. So, man, you could just leave that thing about, I don't know, like when you first called me, just leave it about 12,000 bushels. You'll be fine there, Breaker.
He's running. All right, Fireball, right there, 12 bushel on the dead key. Strap 12 bushel on the carrier. Now I'll get off here and send you a text.
Yeah, see now, that one didn't change anything from even 20, so I'd just leave it at 12. Actually, I think you're a little louder there. Actually, I think when you went down to 12, I think you're a lot louder, and I think our conditions are there. But I'm in Hawaii and Alaska conditions, so the sound doesn't sound right, but you're burying my needle.
Is that you, Doc? 327. Those conditions are off over here, huge. This conditions are dry. Now, 500 still walking the mail.
Yeah, it is. It's some weird conditions. And yeah, you too, Wildchild. You're sounding like that sound. That slide sound, that that off-frequency slide sound. 500's about to get it, too.
This goes the things went down in the DX6 roll.
Yeah. Well, it's only, it's only 5:14 over here, but, the days are getting shorter, so that's what happens with that. Wildchild, the days are getting shorter.
Hey, that's my buddy Superbug in that picture. I don't think you ever talked to Superbug, but that's Superbug in that picture. And that's where my tower laid over today there, Fireball.
It was now. I think
No, I never talked to Superbug. But, wow, what an antenna right there. Holy moly. Now, that's interesting. Now, is that, whoa. Are you talking on both of those? Are you doing like what, now his went down. Of course, I got to go take another piss. But, what's his name? The guy from Louisiana. There's a guy in Louisiana that's had a set of stacked beams. So is this a set of stacked quads?
No, it's one quad. It's one quad. It's just got two beams. And it's DC grounded. My other quad that I've been talking to you two on for the last 4 or 5 years, it's not been grounded. But this one here, it's grounded. Right.
Wow. Now now I see it now. Okay, so the boom is attached to the top boom, which is wow, that is a very interesting antenna, U-joint. Wow, that's interesting right there. Man, you ain't even got no, man. You can't tell me, man, that coax looks like LMR 400.
Fireball, I'd say it's bigger. It's bigger than that. It is interesting, isn't it, right there? It's popping up. There still ain't enough, and that duck hunter had them stacked. Interesting indeed, Fireball.
Boy, you joined them guys over there. They trying to call me. Oh, 500 jumped in there. Oh, yeah, this is interesting there, right there. They're 500. 500 in the bluegrass. This guy's got double beams right there. But the double booms, yes, like Duck Hunter's. But Duck Hunter had a stacked set of flat sides, 18 foot taller than each other. But it sadly fell down, their Soul Snatcher. But this one here that U-joint got, it's just right below it to add to the quad. Pretty interesting. Now, I've never seen an antenna like that one.
327. Gee, you may not see another one like it ever. You may right on that problem. Well, I ain't going to love the conversation. I just want to ease up ahead and tell you that was Duck Hunt. I was back here reading the mail. Put it on you.
I sent you a picture of my old quad. I sent you a picture of the one I've been talking on. And then I sent you a picture of the one I'm talking on while I had it down on the ground. Me and JW were building it.
Okay, I seen that one too. Okay, now that's an original. That's like regular right there. Okay. That's on one boom with like the element sticking out. But the other one, that's better for wind, man. That's nice. Boy, what a quad that is. I'll be right back before I piss my pants.
All right, brother, I don't think you should not be talking to JW while you're going to do your business there. Good evening, time to you, Mr. JW.
Still there, mate? Oh, I won't touch you. On all 28, 327, drop that.
Oh, yeah, we got it going on. Hey, I don't know if my audio's too hot. You're going to have to tell me if my audio's too hot. I cut my mic gain up to 16. I think I cut it from 11 to 16.
Yeah, it sounds too hot to me.
No doubt. 316 and I'm back up.
Shit, I hear them jumping up and down out there when you're...
Okay, all right. Well, that right there is back down to 11. Yeah, I worked this back down to 11. I guess I can cut it back down to 8 if I need to, but that's 11.
Yeah, turn it back down there. Give me a chance, you join. Hey, you join. Give me a chance. Turn it back down.
Waving ahead if you got a sloppy copy on backscatter. Soul snatching the Bayou countries waving. Break.
Hey, soul snatcher, backscatter way, 500. Hey, you join. Turn it down. Give me a chance.
Stay waving a hand. Break.
Boy, these guy pickers all calling. Boy, they can hear you, you joint. Hey, you joint. Boy, these guys can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear everybody. They can hear me. Well, nothing else has changed. Just a Mudbug radio. No fireball. Hang on, my neighbor's calling.
Yeah, old 500 and Bluegrass and Soul Snatcher down there around Louisiana, they're calling you. Boy, you must got that copy and backscatter maul down, you joint.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
Out there, hold your hands and give it all over. Somebody else said they can hear him too.
Yeah, that's a nice beam though. I like it. Boy, I'd build something like that one right there. That would be I'd be able to do something in the wind with that thing. I'd be able to do something in the wind. I need a scissor lift to put. That must be heavy though. You must have had to put that up with a crane. You must have had to You must have had to get the boom on and then put the other one on and then put the bottom elements on and then attach them together. Must not have been able to put this all at once unless you had a crane.
Hey, Fireball, he told me he had his high heels on. That's what happened.
He had his high heels on.
I don't know. You had to do something. Boy, I see it now. He showed it to me on the ground. This is very interesting. This U-joint's got the two booms. It literally has two flat side antennas with a corner all the way down, and he just put it together like a full wave quad, all aluminum. Very interesting. Boy, man, I need to put one of those up. I'll be the shit.
But it definitely sounds like it's working for him, that Fireball. I tried him a couple of times, and I'm putting some just about equal what he's doing out there. Hey, Fireball, tell him real good job. He's doing a real good job. Soul Snatcher's backing up.
Hey, 10 Roger on that there, Soul Snatcher. Yeah, he's doing a good job. No doubt about that. You said you can hear him over there. I know. I think everybody can hear that cod picker. No doubt about that. And my friend 888, he wants to see a picture of it too. Hey, 888, nah, you don't want to see this, man. You ain't gonna. This is the shit, dude. This is the shit.
Shoot, I like that comment there. He said when you ask him, he must have it.
Okay, I'm back, JW. She gave me a call. It's a little bit better, but now if I turn right over top of their house, it's like poltergeist. So it's better, but it's just not totally done with.
But how did you put this antenna up? I mean, I see you got the crank up antenna. Did you tilt this down and then put it up and then just tilt it up at 20 feet and then it was good? Is that how you did it?
Yeah. We built it on the mast, stuck up out of the ground. And I talked to my radio up until this morning on my other antenna, and then when it was time to do it, we took the other antenna out, laid the tower down, took the coax off, pulled that antenna off the boom off the mast pipe of the old one, pulled the mast pipe out, recentered the new mast pipe, and just with a piece of pipe about 4 feet long, just make sure everything's lined up good. And then there was all 6 of us. We lifted that dude up and carried it over there and dropped it in the end of that tower, and there you go. Go play radio.
Wow, what an end to the boy. I couldn't really do that. Not the way. Well, I could do that with a short 4-element. I got enough room for about 17 feet wide. The way my system's set up. I'd have to cut a bunch of branches down like I did last time I turned it up, but can't really go really, really long because I just don't have enough room when I tilt my tower down. If I tilted mine down, and that'd be a hard thing to do. I'd have to build I tilted mine up with a tractor, but I could build something with a winch on it to bring it up and down and then tilt it back up. But I wouldn't really be able to tune it. I have to bring it back and down. I really just need a scissor lift to do it. But, boy, what an antenna system right there. Never thought about something like that. You, Joey, I commend you for that. That thing is badass.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's called Innova Antennas. INNOVA Antennas. Innova Antennas. The guy, he actually writes in the ARRL handbook. And he said these things have been running, people have been running 50 kW through them. They don't require a matching network. They have 50 ohm impedance right at the feed point. Of course, I didn't like the way it was. I wasn't gonna key into it until I added some Teflon. So my amp builder full-weighted Eagle made. I took the center boom gun out, the driven element.
Fuck Floyd.
He, down to Floyd, he took me out some Teflon insulators. Yeah, 10 bushels. Anyway, man, I'm able to play a little radio.
My 4-element, I'm going to send you a picture of mine. I don't know if I got a picture. I might have to go outside. I'm always taking a picture of mine. Mine's all isolated, U-joint. My 4-element beam's an isolated direct-fed system. So all the elements are isolated. And I talked to Wildchild about this before, and I think he told me he had done what mine is. He's done it before. I think he's had an isolated system, too. And I think that's what Soul Satcher has. His are all isolated like mine. So I guess it's isolated elements to the boom, or I don't even know how they work. But mine was made from a ham operator also. But that's very interesting right there, man. Yeah, I bet I'd be a badass if I had that. I bet them guys on the Super Bowl would not stand me. And you're saying who was that? UBDI? What was the company?
Innova Antennas. INNOVA Antennas. That antenna, I ordered it from a guy in England. A guy in Germany built it. I paid for it in June, and I got it in late September.
Well, that was very, very nice. That is, shoot, you'll be running that, dude. You're going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, that thing is something else right there. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Now, you know who has 17.5? 17.5 down there around the Bahama Islands. Now, that guy's got something really cool. Some kind of hoops, or he's got some kind of star thing. That's a pretty interesting being. And it's like 6 of those things. And it's like a quad, too. It's something similar to what you have, but it looks like a star.
Oh, yeah, you can build a full loop shape of a star, a quad, anything you want. A full wave loop, you can just do it any way you want to, for sure. But mine's Mine's horizontal right now. It's only going to be horizontal, and I'm going to be happy with it. I said, yeah, I'm not resonant. I'm resonant up here though. I've got to drop it back down the next day or two, lengthen the elements, and get it resonant. I'm a 1.67 on the bulb, so I gotta stretch it out. You just stretch out the ends about a half an inch, all four corners, and tighten it back down, and I'll be good.
Yeah, that's what I got to do. I gotta change my element because I'm hot feed. Because this is hot feed. I don't know how you're isolated sitting there on that one spot, but because that's all ground. I don't really know how that's set up, but yeah, if you got it to where you gotta. Because I'm glad you don't got a gamma rod. You're not trying to take your coax system and your antenna or radio system and resonate to the antenna. You're resonating on the antenna. That's very good. That's how I have mine. Yep. Well, that's very cool, U-joint. Thanks for showing me that. A few other people wanted to look at it. Got a Soul Snatcher wanted to check it out.
Hey, that's cool. If anybody wants to buy one, I did have a bunch of trees right there, and the guy said, well, I don't know if that old Honda will move, but if it'll move, I can cut them trees down. I said, I'll go out there and start it right now. I'd put a jumper box on it, start it right up, air conditioning works and everything. Got 417,000 miles on it.
Well, yeah, man, that's a good antenna right there. Man, not a bad, somebody else just sent me a link, man. That's badass, man. Man, that's not a very bad price either. Shoot, that's what it would cost to build one just by yourself. Just if you bought aluminum and just built your own beam. Shoot, that's how much it would cost just to build one like that.
Yeah, the thing I like about it is everything, the square boom, all the holes are already through it. I mean, some people like to tweak it and move the elements back and forth. I mean, this isn't one of those kind of beams. It's already designed. You put it together and it ain't going to move. I just heard my Rottweiler alert on something, so I'm going to go out here and see what's going on, but I'll catch you in a little bit. Hey, I appreciate you letting me share that with you, Fireball, for sure. We'll keep in touch. Thank you, sir.
All right, there, you join. Well, man, you take care, man. Good job for you and your friend, man. You guys did real good on that end, that's for sure. All right, well, I'm getting out of here too, man. Man, I Watergated you the whole time, man. Actually, I think this is like half a Watergate or one Watergate. I kept playing when I went to take a piss and I pressed record, or I don't know if I started another one or what, but oh yeah, no, this is added to it, so. Well, we'll catch you come later there, U-joint. I'm getting out the middle of the road, and I'm going to sit back. U-joint out there around Tennessee. Your friend Fireball's sitting back.
Okay, I got to make sure I got the right link to get in there again. What's the name of it?
You got to go to, it's my new YouTube channel. It's, I'll send you the link. It's, Fireball and 406 Live. So it's my new YouTube channel. You got to subscribe to it, and you got to tell all your friends.
Okay, I think I've already done it, yeah. I'm already subscribed. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for your time and everything you do. And I know over here when you're on 28, you bleed us down there on channel 13. Like, man, some of them boys go, that boy's got the nastiest radio but you know, you're getting out. Hear me now? Are you joining or are you getting out?
Yeah, well, it's just the end of the day. I really don't know that answer. I know I made it a little better. I changed my input tune a little bit on this little driver I have, and it did fix the problem more than what it had before, because before I was just killing everything. But I fixed that issue, but usually when the sun's going down over here, it just does that. It does it on Channel 6, too, when I'm tearing everybody. I'll run everybody off down there, too. It'll be the same thing. But I haven't really been up here that much, and kind of like hanging out here. And I love talking to a different set of people, Not a lot of people go down. Not a lot of, some 28 guys do both, But some guys just don't do it at all. And plus, up here, everybody likes Trump.
Amen, brother. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not saying much of anything, but it's just a known fact. When you ask certain people direct questions directly, they don't really have good answers. But they say, oh, look over here. We got this entertainer or that entertainer. Look at that. But I can't really answer your question. But look at this. But you ask other people a direct question, and you're going to get a very direct response.
I didn't know that Bruce Springsteen. Did he get a sex change? He was over there at the Houston thing, and trying to sing or something. I don't know. It could be news or some shit like that, but. Man, is that kind of bigger on hormone pills trying to do a sex change?
Oh, Lord. I'm not going to comment on that. Hey, how do I find the live feed? Is it just not posted yet?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't do live. All right, so I tried to do it live, and the sound is shitty. I mean, the sound just sounds like you're underwater. But I'm doing it, that's the same recording. But I don't know what it is, my recording system or, my laptop thing that I do with little recording. It just, the sound is better. I was doing it live there for a little while when I changed this YouTube channel from my old one to this new one. And I had to bring all my old videos to this new one because I know you're on some of the older ones. But I was doing it live as I was uploading all the old stuff to this new one. But when I was doing it live, I was like, man, they sound shitty. They sound like everybody's underwater. It's like they're swimming at the SeaWorld park. So once I uploaded all the videos that I had, like the 1,400 videos, I just started doing it this way. Now when I press stop, I'm gonna be uploading this one. But this one here has got two of them on it because I thought I stopped the gate with 500 a little earlier, and I was going to start a new one, but I didn't. So this one here is about 57 minutes long, so I kind of messed up there. But I'm not going to change it. I'll just leave it alone.
I can't wait to hear that one with me 500. I mean, I don't know who 500 is. I really don't know. I don't know where he's at. He might be in Louisville. I have no idea, but I can't wait to hear it, man. This new antenna, my first day with it. I tell you, I could not have done it without Superbug, Grease Monkey, JW, Hitman, and my neighbor down the street. He's from California. He moved out here because his moral compass more aligned with us over here. Anyway, could not have done it without those fine folks for sure.
Oh, my Lord, I've talked to all those guys. Talked to Grease Monkey. Talked to him a lot. He's a Channel 6 guy. JW, and I don't know if that's JW from Georgia, but he might be in Tennessee. But, yeah, man. Well, they did a good job. They're about to find out how much of a badass you're going to be.
Well, now, Grease Monkey, he's 75 years old. He's just a local guy up here, but he's a pretty good operator. And JW, he's in there listening. He's on the vertical side. I'll take you stand by and let JW get in there and holler. Go ahead there, JW.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got enough power to get out there, but yeah, I was about to say
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, JW, yeah, I can hear you. While you on the vertical side, what, you just on a ground plane, JW?
Because it's got two of them in it, it's actually got four of them knobs. It's the one that broke. Yeah, I'm on a LSA Q4. Yes, sir, LSA Q4, it's one I'm on there, Roger. SWR adjustment, but I ain't sure, but it's a DX45MP, and it needs that, Yeah, okay, there's taking a shot. Yeah, I ordered mine from, right from Justin. I can't remember the guy in Germany that built it, but it took me from June until,
I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom again.
$1,474, including the shipping and everything from overseas. Maybe the two little knobs, the little plastic knobs too, probably help fix it up. Oh yeah. Justin's in England, and they're built in Germany. You're right there, Stagger Shack. I'm good up here. I'm resident up here. Go by the measurements on the antenna, because I went by the measurements on the antenna with it probably 2 feet off the ground, and I looked like I was resonant about 26 meg. So I extended all my corners out about 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch. I put it up in the air, and now I'm resonant up here at 28 instead of 26. So I've got to lean back over and kind of, push everything back in a little bit. Well, I mean, now look, Stack, take my number down. You got a pen and paper? Stand by. Tucson, 327 in the bluegrass track. How about a repo man, 327 in the bluegrass track? Hey, Stagger Shack, you got your pen and paper, crayon color book? Okay, it's area code 615, numbers 772-7812, 615-772-7812. Let me, I'll show you kind of how we did the insulators on it, because I run a 4CX800 into a 4CX15000, and I just don't think it was going to handle what I was going to throw at it. So we modified it a little bit, but that's the only thing we did. You need a tower man looking for 327 Crazy Bones, www.crazybones.com, break.
Correct. It's 79 Indiana, Georgia, 45 now, waving a hand. I heard that. I saw it in, jumping the gun. Oh, repo man.
All right, there's Stagger Shack. I may have my audio a little bit hot. I may have been crowding my microphone. I'm just really excited to be on there. Hey, JW, I'm sorry if my mojo's a little hot, but I'm certainly enjoying this radio this evening. Thank you, sir. Thank you there, Stagger Shack. I'll get you text. I'll send you a couple of pictures. Yeah, send me a text. I'll text you pictures. Yeah, I've got a, what am I? A Shure? No, I'm on an RE320. That's what I'm on. RE320 T2000. EQ Plus by W2 1HY, and a little Yamaha mixer board, just to kind of mellow it out a little bit. But I'm not even running my downward expander, so you're probably getting a little bit of background noise on me.
38, man, Indiana, one more time, hello.
Okay, well, I cut my background out right there. Cut my downward expander up just a tad bit, Stacking the Shack. Let me roll my carrier up. All right there, Stacking the Shack. I might be a little tight right there. I'm not sure. I'm not listening to it. But anyway, that's just about an 18 bushel dead key. I can turn it on up from there if I need to.
Got no condition, so we stand by.
Oh, Roger. All right, Stacking the Shack. I'll see you, brother. Hey, JW. It's going to give you a landline.
Ricky been meters back and forth, Timber.
Yes, his U-joint antenna is definitely working for him. My antenna, I got it pretty tight. It's got pretty good side rejection on it. He's coming in the side of my beam about 8 pounds. I'm hearing every word of the conversation. Soul Snatcher by you country, standing by.
Keep on, man. 327 in the grass. 327.
Yeah, you could hear every word, that's for sure. He's sitting there putting 9 pounds on me the whole time. 9 pounds over here in Arkansas, that U-joint, he's laying it down on the backscatter.
Alright, a couple of people keying up there, Rat in the Shack. Put it on you later, big brother, but tell that U-joint his beam's definitely working good for him. I got really good tight rejection on my antenna. I'm pointed dead out west, and he's up in Tennessee, still coming on the side of my beam. Put it on you later, Soul Snatcher in the Bayou Country, standing by.
Hell, I can hear old Soul Snatcher's backscatter pretty good too, but hey, appreciate you letting me know I'm making the trip.
That was U-joint I was talking about there, 410.
In Arkansas, waving.
I heard that right back to him in a text.
320.
It sounds like the whole wide world coming back to Soul Snatcher. Come ease on back. Your worldwide dangerous Soul Snatcher, bottom side Louisiana, standing by, reading the mail.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know, my friend. It's rough and tough, man. Them guys are out there filling my radio up right now with backscatter. Man, it makes it rough on me. That's why I'm just sitting here listening. But I appreciate you letting me know I'm making a trip out there to California. Your friend Triple Eight around Arkansas. Wave and get on down.
Let me get this thing lined out.